What? Dude, that's awesome. What is up, guys? Crazy Eyed Eddie here, playing some Terra today. And the other day, an update dropped, and it's 0.7.0.1. It's the new crafting update, if you want to call it that. It's they also changed a bunch of things. Like they added some, I think, what is it? They added more range to their the techs. The enemy techs can see you from farther away, and they'll start attacking you. And they also changed the tech population. Like they added new techs that spawn in and stuff like that. And they also changed some stuff as far as like how much mobile generators put out, like how much energy they put out, or how much resources they burn and stuff like that. They also changed a whole bunch of other stuff like crafting blocks and everything like that. I did try, and I just played the game for like 2 hours like I normally play it, and it's a totally different game, guy. Like it's not the same. Don't sit there and think you can hop in your tech and just go out and have fun for an hour or so at a time, and then come back to your base and everything's gonna be fine. No. It's not going to work like that. Nope. No. It's not. The techs they spawn in at like the GSO grade level 5 are massive. They are huge. They're bigger than any invader I've ever seen. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to have anywhere from 10 to 20 megaton cannons on them. So it's okay if you have shields, but if there's more than 2 or 3 techs, or like you're in the mountains or something where you're on unlevel ground and you can't maneuver very well, you're going to get destroyed. Like you're just going to get wiped off the face of Terra Tech. So yeah, that's going to happen to you. So be ready. I warned you. If you get blowed up, it's not my fault. All right, let's hop into the game here. I've already started the crafting mission, and this is a pre-saved game, by the way, so there might be some issues. I already had an issue of like the conveyor's not snapping to this cannon, but the way you fix that is basically you save and exit and you come back into the game. So now I could snap stuff to it like this, which it seems to be working pretty well. I like the way they made their conveyors. They're more conveyor-y, if that's a thing. I don't know if it is. It probably isn't, but hey. Pop the receiver onto the thingamajig. Okay, thank you. They also made it to where you could see the pickup range of everything. There we go. I added a cab to this mobile cannon so I could actually just zoom in and zoom out on it. But I can't take the cab off now. Like the cab I can't do anything with it. It doesn't. It's like I can't touch it. I can't affect the structure. Alright, so it sold all that stuff. Okay, it's working fine. Profit, yada yada. Okay. But now, oh yeah, and they changed all the money stuff. We need to find a way to make more cash. Special delivery, mind your head. Okay. Why do I have to mind my head? It's coming in next to him. That doesn't make sense. Alright, so we got a refinery. We need to put it right here. Awesome. Magic. Yeah, that was magic. A refinery will turn basic resources into an expensive. Take a look. Okay. Are you going to drop more resources for me? Oh, you did. Awesome. So it looks like the refineries pick up from the side now. And they can store more than one resource. I wonder if they store multiple resource types. I don't know really, but we'll find out, I guess. See you around. Is that it? Mission complete. Okay, that's all you're gonna do for me, alright? Fine, I'm gonna take this, by the way. I'm gonna take my little cab. Yep, that's right. I'm taking all this. It's all mine now. I'm actually going to take this guy and zoom out if I can ever get it to where I want it. And put him right there. Like that. Oh. Oh, there it is. Found it. Alright. Come on, get off the ground, dude. I don't want you to be right there. No. No. There we go. We put our cab in there, and there we go. Alright, I'm gonna head back to base, guys. It's actually pretty far away from Crafty Mike. So, I'll bring you back when I get there, okay? Alright, we're almost back at base. If you haven't noticed, all the lag right there. But if you haven't noticed, I'm in a new tech. That's because at the beginning of the video, I did what I said not to do. I just hopped in my tech and wanted to go play the game, and I had mobs spawn in on me that were massive. And I think I've rebuilt this tech like 2 or 3 times. And that's after the all-in-one died. So yeah, that's fair warning to everybody. Like, your techs are probably gonna die. Like, there's really no way around it. And the all-in-one did fine for a while until the shields got down to a point where they couldn't be recharged fast enough by the mobile generator. And I think that's the issue I was really running into. Like, I got really salty about the whole thing, like how it wasn't balanced and stuff. And I just took a deep breath and like collected my thoughts. And it's the mobile generator. Like, it doesn't output enough energy to repair the shields fast enough because of all the damage that it's taken. Because when you get 2 or 3 techs on you that all have like 10 plus megaton cannons, I mean, that's potentially 30 to 50, maybe even 60 megaton cannons all shooting at you all at once. So yeah, it gets kind of hard on your shields, by the way. Another thing, yeah, all the blocks that are not going to be good anymore, or that are not going to be relevant. Let's say that, relevant. They're going to be purple, so either sell them or tear them apart or whatever you're going to do. And we just got rid of that whole thing right there. Why? Why would you do that? Get back up in there. So now, today, what I'm going to do is redo this conveyor system to something that might actually work. Nope. And that just did that. There we go. And hopefully I'll find a better way to do this, because I have noticed that the filters are changed too. Like the way you can filter stuff. Like you go nothing, fuel chunks, which is really handy. You can filter out fuel chunks. You could do refined chunks, or you can do unrefined chunks. And then you could do specific chunk, but it's a resource. It's not anything that's refined or anything that's turned into an alloy. And then you got filter everything. So there's no option for alloys anymore. Unless, I guess, you take... Where did that one little block go? Where are you? Can I put you in this? So you can put specific alloys into it, like specific things. But you can't just mass select alloys, like any alloy or anything like it used to be. Okay. Alright guys, I'm going to start working on this. Well, I've already started. I'm going to keep working on it. And I'll bring you back when I actually get something resembling a proper crafting system. Alright guys, I've actually got a simple conveyor system built right now. It's just pretty much a straight line. I'm going to test to see if these refineries will hold more than one type of material, and actually how much material they can hold. I don't have the up conveyor yet, so I took a regular conveyor and turned it on its sideways. That way, kind of like the old way of doing it before they came out with the up conveyors. And I'm just going to see if it'll actually work like that. If it does, that's going to be awesome. If it doesn't, it's going to be really bad for me, because that means I got to go back out and go find one. So hopefully it works. Oh, it worked. Awesome. All right, so one. Okay, it'll hold more than one type of material. Okay. So what's happening right here? So it held more than one type of material. It only holds 3. But things filled it up, and now it can't dump off into anything else. Alright. So, what can we do to solve that situation? I guess the only thing I could do, and now it's going to just load up with this stuff. Let me break the chain right here. I guess the only thing I could do is... Why is this feeding into that? Like, that doesn't make sense at all. Like, it should be going into that in some way, right? Come on. Go where I want you to go. Why are you being silly? I just want you to go into the corner of this. What are you doing, thing? Alright, there we go. And now it's... Alright. So why is it feeding into that? Like, it's feeding into it, but not... This makes no sense. Like, stuff feeds into it. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. What if I put a filter right there? Do I have any filters? I better have some filters, because I just tore this thing apart. Oh, I know I clicked you. I know I clicked you so bad right there. So is that... Alright, so the filter will actually suck stuff out into another one. And they're not going to go anywhere else, are they? I don't think they are. Alright, good. So that'll give us a little bit more storage. So, I guess what I'm going to have to do is I've got a few more of these refineries like this. And I'm going to have to... put them into like a... Can I turn you? Thank you. Put them into like a loop. Why does it keep going like the opposite direction I want it to go? That makes no sense. Alright, we're just going to take that guy and put him here. And then, where is this conveyor at? Yeah, here. There. All around this guy. So basically, we're still gonna have to make cells. But, ooh, and I don't know if that one conveyor will go into that. We're gonna break off these right here before they get to them. Like that. Oh, nope, not that one. So basically, I'm gonna have to still make cells. But it's gonna only be... What is it? What's holding this up? Oh, no. I can't change the direction of this. Like, you remember how you could left click on it and hold it and then hit right click and it would change the direction of it? It won't do that anymore. Like, it doesn't recognize it anymore. Okay, so that means I'm going to have to pick each one of these up and hope it attaches the right direction. Alright. I mean, that's quite irritating, but okay. No. Let's see, I keep getting this thing right here. Go right there. Stop doing what you're doing, thing. You're really aggravating right now. Alright, so is stuff gonna go out? But it's not making that turn like it should be. Alright, it is now. Good. Alright, so that's one cell right there. I do like the way they put the inlet and the outlet side by side. That way you're really not wasting any room on your conveyor when you make a cell. And they did make it a four. Yeah, 4. That's how you do 4, right? Yeah, 4. They did make it a 4 snap point system. So now it'll just sit there and rotate until everything's refine. Then we could do a filter. What are you doing? Why won't you turn the right way? Do a filter and set it to refine materials. Like that. And then we're gonna... Now I need to build another cell of... what is it? A fabricator? No, I don't think it's gonna be a fabricator. No, that's where you put blocks in to find out what to build. So we have a fabricator. I want a foundry. Where's the foundry at? What is this? What are you? A scrapper? A down conveyor? So it doesn't know. If you don't have it learned, it won't tell you what it is. Well, that kind of stinks. I mean, how else am I going to build this stuff? I mean, I guess I could look it up on the wiki, but that's just way more time invested. Is there not a foundry? There's a refinery. Conveyors. Yeah. Uh-huh. Why is there no foundry? That doesn't make any sense. Like, why is there no foundry here? Refinery? Like, I can't turn it into an alloy. Did they take alloys out of the game? Like, is there no alloy anymore? Huh. It's interesting. A down conveyor, no? Huh, I don't know. I'm gonna do some research and see if they took foundries out of the game. That would explain why it wasn't in the little mining Mike or Crafty Mike or whatever his name was. I've already forgotten about him now. That would explain why there wasn't anything to do about that in his little side mission. Alright, I'll be right back after some research, okay? What's up, guys? We're back. Had a whole bunch of issues doing the Crafty Mike missions, or whatever they're called. I don't know. The game kept crashing and stuff like that. That seems to be... I did some research on the forums, and that seems to be like a common issue while doing them if you're on like a previous save or something like that. So, yeah. I mean, that seems... that happened. I ruined a lot of footage doing that. But anyway, I came back from all those missions. I finally got them done, and I came back and my entire base was like sitting down on the ground. It was crazy. Nothing was attacking it. There was no attackers anywhere. The cabs and everything were still on it, and all the shields were still going. It's like it just didn't load in right in the world, and then when that section of the world loaded, it just threw blocks everywhere. So I got it all cleaned up, and I built another tower. I've made it completely out of batteries, and I've got some chargers and stuff like that, and I got guns on it. And I used the large resource collectors on the bottom there. And pretty much it's still the same. There's no alloy in the game if you haven't figured that out already. The highest you can go is a refined resource. So I pretty much built a cell for refining stuff. And then I'm starting on building a cell to collect things as far as resources. And then it feeds into 2 fabricators I found, and then sell stations if I want to sell stuff. And one thing I did notice that's pretty neat. If you right click on your fabricators and say you want to build this block right here and you go build, you see how it activates these 2 silos here? I want to say that it's only going to pull what it needs to build that item. I haven't really tested it. Let's see what we need. We need plumbite ore and fiberwood chunk. Oh, they changed the name of... Yeah, they changed the name of some of the stuff, by the way. Alright, so... Oh, no. Well, I want to build that. I'm going to run and get that stuff real quick. I know the fiberwood should be pretty easy. Can I put this up there without it? No, it dropped through. No, you're going to refine. I don't want you to refine. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to put that in there, and it let it go through. And this was on... Oh, no. This was on the filter nothing. Oh, that's not cool, man. Alright, so I'm just going to cancel that. So what happens if... So if you have a resource in it and you cancel it, it just it throws it up, but you don't get your resource. Okay. It's good information to know. That's good to know. Alright, so we need to find some plumbite ore, I think what it said. Is this it? Or is this titanium? That's titanium ore. What about that? What are you? There we go, plumbite. Alright, cool. So that needed just the raw ore, I feel like, is what it said, right? That just needed the raw ore, chunk, and the ore. So I'm gonna have to make a way to store the resources before and after they get refined. That way I could use them for other stuff. So let's go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and do this right here and turn them to filter nothing. And I'm gonna try and grab that right there. Boom. Oh, I need to grab, no, the wood chunk. Alright, so we're gonna throw this wood chunk in there too, right? And we're gonna select this and see if it lets that stuff through. Now let's call in for it. What if I don't have filters on that? What if I have just a regular conveyor on it? If I have just a regular conveyor on that, will that let it draw out? What? Dude, that's awesome. Okay. So you can make a silo system. I'm going to set that conveyor right there. And it pooped out a little block. Alright. So you can make a silo system, and at the end of your silo system have conveyors, and oh, I don't know if that conveyor is going to feed into this other one. It should feed into it. So you could put conveyors at the end of your silo system. Oh, the sun just came up, look at that. And it'll call whatever resources you need. I wonder if it'll do that if, like, that silo's loaded down with stuff. I don't know. I don't really have time to test it today. We've hit the end of the video. So if you like the video, click the like button for me. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. And leave me a comment in the comment section. Tell me if you found anything else anything else neat about this new crafting system that I haven't covered in this video or whatever. I feel like the crafting system's hammered down pretty well. Like, they got it figured out really good. The only thing they really need to work on in this update is the balance against enemy tech. Like I mentioned it earlier in the videos. Like, it's ridiculous how much damage the enemy techs and they just do too much damage. Like, there's too many of them doing equal amount of damage that I can do to them. And I think they've nerfed rockets and missiles and stuff. So there's no real good way to hit them unless you're way out of their range and you have a tech full of rockets like that. And you really can't get rockets until the end game of the game. So yeah, it doesn't really make sense to me why they would drop 5 or not 5, but 2 or 3 techs like bigger than this tech. Like, the techs I'm talking about have more guns than I have on this tech. If they're the same, if not more. And it's so ridiculous having to fight 2 or 3 of them at one time, because as soon as your shields go down, you've got maybe 10 seconds, maybe, before you start losing all kind of stuff and they finally get to your cab. So yeah, if I had to say it to the developers, that's what I would say. Crafting system good, enemy techs bad. Till next video, guys. Bye.